and she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
Yes.
But like for what? Like why does the dog have to be structured, regimented, so it can just stay there and people can look at it in your chat and comment, oh, your dog looks so cute, oh my god. Like let the dog walk around. People are still gonna say that. But because you think that you're on top of the world, your dog has to obey you and stay there so that people can look at it. Like, look at my prop dog. He's out here be talking about free Palestine, free Palestine. Meanwhile, what about free your dog, bro? Let your dog be free. Hasan is disgusting. Abuses dogs. This situation is about this political streamer known as Hasan. I always found him a little bit weird, man. He's just like... He's like the golden boy of Twitch. Like, he's done some crazy stuff and never gets banned. To not go on a tangent, basically, he's on stream and he uses his dog as a prop and he keeps the dog over here at this platform for it to stay. The dog was moving away from the platform and he tells him to stop and the dog doesn't, and then he goes and reaches on his computer and presses like a button somewhere on his like desk somewhere. The dog kind of cries a little bit. It's like, like, you know, as dogs do when you put them in pain. So people are saying that he's using a shock collar on his dog to make him stay on this platform, which is crazy. He's out here be talking about free Palestine, free Palestine. Meanwhile, what about free your dog, bro? Let your dog be free, man. Let it roam around your crib. But yeah, I don't know how this dude hasn't been banned. He said he's done some crazy stuff. So yeah, let's check out how Maury breaks it down.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay, it's the same reason as to why America. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Look at that. This dude is sick.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Man, I swear to God, the things this guy has been able to get away with on Twitch's platform for so many years is just astounding. It's actually horrifying. As you guys just heard, his dog, Kaya, I'm not sure what kind of dog that is, by the way, was kind of pacing around in the back, you know, doing what dogs do when they're bored, right? This guy's streaming. I don't know how many times a day he streams or whatever, but this guy by the name of Hasan Abi, we all know who he is. In efforts to get his dog, which is a living creature, by the way, to stop pacing around out of boredom because he's so annoyed by it, he decides to shock her with a shock collar around her neck, which is why she went.
Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
I can understand when people use like shock collars maybe on like aggressive dogs to make them like chill out a little bit, but I think he literally just uses this shock collar so that the dog stays on this platform so he can use the dog as a prop, which is sick. If that is not animal cruelty, I don't know what is, bro. And this dude has gotten away with so much. Like, I wonder how, I don't know what relationship he has with the CEO, but it is crazy the things he gets to get away with.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Absolutely fucking disgusting. Like, if this is how you're gonna treat a living creature within your domain, within your house, a living creature with feelings and emotions and the ability to think, you're gonna punish and hurt her because you're essentially just using her as a prop for your streams and you want her to just stand there or lay there for hours on end. No pacing whatsoever, no movement, no walking around as if she's a fucking statue. Then I just gotta say, you gotta rescind your dog ownership rights immediately. Like, two things that make me not trust a person is people who abuse dogs or pets of any kind, and people who for whatever reason hate kids or hate children for no valid reasons whatsoever. Like, I get it being
when people act like this towards dogs, it's like, how do you really act towards other people? Because dogs literally don't have like, you could do anything to a dog and it will still lick your face and it will still love you. To treat animals in that way is another level of despicable, man. Because it's like, that dog is gonna care for you no matter what. You're just gonna treat it like that. This dude need to get packed up.
Annoyed at dogs and little kids or whatever. They can be kind of annoying, but legitimately hating them and abusing them and hurting them, it's just beyond reprehensible. I hate seeing dogs locked in cages all day. When I see dog owners do that or not providing enough space for their little animals, their little pets or companions, either locking them up in a cage or keeping them inside all day with no outside interaction or playful activities to stimulate their minds or their bodies, it really, like, it pisses me off. And this guy's a scumbag. I don't even like Hasan, so I'm a bias, right? Like, he has really shitty opinions. He makes a lot of contradictory points with his politics. Obviously, this video is not going to be a political one, but as far as I can see, this guy's a legitimate grifter with no backbone, and I'm not shocked to see that he's now abusing dogs.
Stay on right now. I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Motherfucker, come here.
This dude just dragged the dog by its tail, bruh. What is this dude on? Bottom of the barrel scum. Treats animals like they're just like objects and props for his stream.
It really doesn't shock me.
Unbelievable.
I'm pretty sure that if he wasn't a streamer and if he wasn't aware that people like dogs and puppies and there was no value in using this dog, Kaya, as a prop for his streams, then he probably wouldn't even have Kaya in his house. Like, genuinely, this guy's a scumbag. And listen to how he talks about dogs in general.
Just such a lib ass, like, oh, dude, please don't get a Frenchie. I just read a Vox article talking about how problematic they are. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know they have breathing problems. I know they're incredibly fucking inbred. I don't give a shit. I know. I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. This is a dog.
And in this particular clip, he was talking about French bulldogs being, you know, genetically inbred to the point of which they have breathing problems, which we all know is a huge problem. And I think, unironically, French...
Yeah, I think they're kind of ugly. Like, I wouldn't have a French bulldog as a pet. But I could see why people do. Like, they're kind of cute, ugly, man. Like, they look like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Bulldogs should not exist anymore. It's just dog breeders have went too far with that type of breed, and it is incredibly sad to see a living creature born with genetic mutations that literally set them up for lifelong breathing problems. It's disgusting, quite honestly. But the fact that this man is even talking about the fact that he doesn't care about the breathing problems and that he knows that they're incredibly effing inbred and that it's just a dog. When people say it's just a dog, I know that in their mind, they think that gives them the reason or the justification in their head to now like almost treat dogs as if they're like not living creatures with emotions and feelings, as if they're like not deserving of love and care like a human being would, or like a little kid would. Like, based off of recent studies, scientists have now proven that dogs have the intelligence and the cognizance of like a literal 2 to 3 year old. So if he's gonna treat a dog like this with a shot collar, what would he do to an actual toddler, of which
he likes to pretend like he's down to earth, tax the rich, pro-choice, and yet he acts like he's all this nice and humble and wholesome guy, and meanwhile he treats animals like if they're just like a cockroach or something. Even though, you know, cockroaches lives matter too, but
finds annoying. This is why I don't trust people who abuse dogs, or any small animals for that matter, that can defend themselves. Because if you're willing to do that to a dog, imagine what you're willing to do to an actual little child.
You're being such a baby. It's just, you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom. No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
Yes.
But like, for what? Like, why does the dog have to be structured, regimented, so it can just stay there and people can look at it in your chat and comment, oh, your dog looks so cute, oh my god. Like, let the dog walk around. People are still gonna say that. But because you think that you're on top of the world, your dog has to obey you and stay there so that people can look at it. Like, look at my prop dog. Bro, get a statue. Get a statue, put it there. People are not gonna think any differently, because that's exactly what you want your dog to do.
Guy doesn't like dogs, man. He doesn't even like his own dog. And the fact that he even says she needs to have the same regimented what? The dog finally got to have some semblance of freedom with his mom, I suppose, watching the house and the dog. This scumbag comes back and now he wants the dog, Kaya, to just stay there all day while he's streaming as if she's a fucking prop, bro. What if she wants to go poo or pee? What if she wants to go play with a fucking ball or chase goddamn birds in the yard and just like breathe air and see sunshine? I swear to God, I don't like, who supports this guy? Why? I understand he aligns with the politics of a lot of left-leaning individuals, and let's be honest here, he gets away with a lot of shit because he's conventionally attractive. We all know conventionally attractive people get away with a fuck ton of shit. That much is pretty obvious, and I said it the last time I made a video about this guy, bro. If he were considered ugly or not attractive, bro,
that's the thing too. I don't want to say that it happens all the time, but people who are usually conventionally attractive, they take this into their personality because other people treat them like they are attractive. And they think they're above it all, man. They think that because they're attractive, they could get away for doing disgusting things like this and for saying disgusting things and pushing stupid propaganda to people. Because all the Twitch thoughts, oh my, let me chill. All the girl streamers are going to be like, oh my god, Hasan is so cute, oh my god. Meanwhile, he's out here abusing dogs. But just because he's handsome, he's a little bit handsome, he could say and do whatever he wants. That is Absolutely crazy, bro.
A lot of the shit that he gets away with or spews online, bro, he would have been banned a long time ago. Let's be very clear here. People are gonna want to deny it, but prime example, Destiny has been banned for years on Twitch. And arguably, Hasan is worse. Way worse than Destiny. By far, in my opinion.
I don't know
With
about
the things he said and gotten away with in terms of the...
He literally told people to go and unalive certain people that go against his political agenda, and he did not get banned for that. Because that's what Destiny also does that. So honestly, Destiny and him are on the same level. But like, why not ban him, bro? Just because, you know, Destiny's chop don't mean nothing?
Violent rhetoric he spewed, but that's besides the point. I don't like this guy. I don't like people who abuse dogs. It's disgusting. You shouldn't have a shock collar on your animal, on your pet, your companion, your compadre. And you know, there are some Hasan writers out there who want to deny the facts, but you know, this person by the name of Polish Tamales, they say receipts for the artards insisting there isn't a shock collar on Hasan's dog, and it's clearly there. Obviously, he leaned over in the video. Here you can see the shock collar, by the way. Obviously, for those of you who are visually impaired, you can see I'm playing the video again. You can see he after she yelps or before she yelps, he leans over, right, to reach over for a button. Bro, this guy literally has a shock collar button attached to his streaming setup just to shock his dog whenever he's annoyed.
Closely match the ET300 Mini Educator half-mile remote e-collar, which does have shock prongs. It seems to match in shape, in the positioning of the charging port, in the texture of the plastic, unlike this one with the much more curvy light than the one Hasan has its charging point on the side. The one Hasan has the charging point in the middle, much like the shocking version, where the prongs that could deliver the shock are simply removable. You can just remove them. Or apparently, maybe, plausibly, ostensibly, cover them with black tape. That seems to be where we are now.
For anybody who cares about animals,
I've seen enough, and before this, I already thought he was a weird person, bro, and this just makes me think about it even more. And he's gonna keep going. Like, nothing is stopping this guy. Like, obviously, I don't think it's illegal to be shocking your dog, but it just shows the type of person you are, that you think your dog is just supposed to be a prop that stays there for people to watch. The dog can't have any freedom as long as you're streaming, and as long as people could just look at it just staying there like a little toy dog. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel grow immensely. Until next time, have a wonderful day.
Head to the stars, 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 head to the stars.